Shoulders only.
Roll credits. Hi.
So good.
So good. Good intro.
Good.
Loving it. Hi, I'm Jack. This is my friend Billy.
Why don't you have a million subs by now?
I know. I'm so good at this.
Yeah, I mean that you got the constant voice break.
I know.
And like awkward intro.
I'm 14. I can't introduce this.
Hey, sup there. I'm Billy. This is Jack. It's his channel, but he's not doing shit, so I'm introducing. We are gonna get drunk and tell you embarrassing stories. That's what's
See,
gonna happen.
she's confident right here. I'm not.
I'm not. It's just my room.
You can begin because your life's a disaster and.
Thank you.
I think they deserve to know.
It's the way you said it. Like, you can stop if you want to because you're a mess. Anyway.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So Billy's dying. I'll start. Wow. One story.
Is that really how you're gonna start the story? You're gonna be like, well, I mean, there's one story.
There's this one time. My life consists of just enjoying your stories.
Waiting
That's
for my life to go wrong.
my life. I'm just waiting for you throwing a pigeon at someone else next.
I swear you must think that I'm telling lies.
That's like my own. That's like the only one. Like I remember vividly you telling me.
That I threw a pigeon.
Just
I
the
didn't
pigeon.
throw a pigeon at someone.
You threw a pigeon at someone.
I ran at a pigeon, and the pigeon then ran at someone else with its wings and stuff. I work in Greggs, right? So anyone watching this, I know it's very sad. Anyone watching this who works in Greggs, you must know that the pigeons at the end of the day, they're like they have a little gang, and there's like 5 of them, and they all come in at the end of the day and want to eat all the things that are on the floor that I haven't had time to clean up yet. So we chase them out with a broom and into the street where people walk past, and it doesn't always end well. Sometimes people get hit by pigeons. It's just what happens when you work at Greggs. It's dangerous. So just letting you know, I'm not just attacking people with pigeons.
No, you're throwing people. She's throwing people at pigeons.
That would be funny.
Fuck you.
You javelin. To be fair though, I just downed that bottle and I'm feeling quite happy.
I'm not.
Everybody is gonna think I'm really gross. I don't know any of these people who watch you, and I'm like, both been away.
You don't know all 26 people.
26 people is more people than I speak to in a month.
I'm sure you've disappointed more people in your lifetime. That was really harsh, I'm sorry.
That was so loud.
There was this one time in college, first year of college, and we were in English. Hey, shut up! We were just outside the English class. I was doing my homework last minute, and there was this girl just sat on the table, just because there were all these tables dotted around, and this girl just sat on the table where I was at because it was really busy.
Like on the table or at the table?
On the table. She sat on the table.
Okay.
No.
She sounds like the kind of girl I like.
She sounds like you.
Yeah, rebellious, you know. You don't conform, sit on the table.
Gender roles.
Only men can sit on tables.
So she sat at the table. She was sitting on the chair at the table. You were the one. You just came up. You were the one who was talking about sitting on the table.
No, you said she was on the table.
I was taking the piss.
What? Fucking carry on.
She was sitting at the table like a normal person. She was sitting at the chair at the table.
It's important to set the scene right, okay?
I am setting the scene right. Anyway, yeah. So she sat at the table. She sat at the table as. Oh, this is going really well.
Where was she again, Jack?
At the table, on the chair at the table. This video is no longer about stories, it's about how many times I can say a girl sat at a table. Anyway.
One more time, tell me one more time. I just need to make sure she was sat at a table.
Well, see, I'm no longer sure anymore.
It might have been a table. There's been a bit of wood she found.
Tree stump.
Where was she? Was even in college?
See, I don't know how to start the story without saying, so she was at the table.
You've established that.
Like 5 times.
What did she do next?
Well, she didn't do anything. She was just sitting there.
At a table.
Put a chair on.
We should be filming this at a table.
This girl was sitting on the table. And this was back when I really didn't know how to talk to girls at all in any way.
Oh, I know this story.
Yeah, you do know this story. I have told you this multiple
I haven't
times.
heard the table part
Yeah,
before,
the
so-
table part. Well, I've just told it to you in vivid detail, so I think you're good on that.
Get it? She was like,
It makes so much sense. Yeah. So I didn't know how to talk to girls, and I, as a way of like introducing myself and finding out her name at the same time, I, instead of saying like a normal person, "Hi, my name is Jack," or
Did you
"Hi,
say it like that?
what's your name?" Why?
You said it like Christopher Walken. Instead of saying, "Hi, my name is Jack."
My name's Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken.
Instead of saying, "Hi, my name's Jack," or "Hi, my name's Christopher Walken," I said, "You, girl." With the point, I pointed at her.
Well, ladies, if that doesn't get you wet, what will? So.
That the tally's probably at 27 in terms of burbs. I'm guessing.
Yeah, probably. Just you don't know me, we don't know each other, but my life is a mess. Like a weekly,
Daily.
Yeah, is just weird shit happening that like I don't plan or try to get myself into, but end up
It just happens.
involved in. Anyway, yeah.
It just happens.
So I finish work, and right opposite my work is a Costa, which is next to where I also get the bus from work. So I finish work. It's been like 10 hours that I've been running around serving customers that have been rude to me, and I'm like having the worst day. So that's really dramatic.
The worst day.
I'm having the worst day of my life. So walking past Costa, trying to get my bus.
Did you have to walk past the tables?
I had to walk past all the tables with people sat at them, and there was a guy, like a really old guy who looked like shit, what's his name? Doc from Back to the Future. Is it Doc Brown? Yeah.
Yeah.
From Back to the Future, I look like him. But like, ill. I don't mean that as like, he was looking sick, bro. I mean, he was like genuinely looking ill. Like Doc Brown on some serious drugs. Not that Doc Brown wasn't on some serious. Anyway, we don't
the
need
Doc
to
Brown
talk
we're
about-
talking about was on meth.
Yeah, he was like crack. He was hardcore.
Sidetracking.
Anyway, after we were discussing what drugs he was on, this guy, he was riding on a bicycle, and it was like one of those bicycles that had a basket on the front of it, and in the basket he was leaning like one of those boom boxes, like an actual old school
Like
stereo.
90s.
Yeah, like sort of. I was like, it's kind of badass.
Yeah.
Until, and then so he's weaving in and out of the tables where people were sat at this car. It's still kind of fun. Get yourself together. He's weaving in and out of these tables at Costa, and I'm just trying to walk past like a normal citizen, just trying to catch my bus after work, as everyone else was. And he just zoomed out in front of me and ran me over, still playing his music, and it was like some weird, it wasn't even like, it wasn't music that was in the English language, I don't know what it was like Slovakian or something. And so this dude, this weird dude on this weird bike with this weird music
And his weird face.
his weird hair, just ran me over while still playing his music, and like people gasped and stood up and were like, oh my god. And like 2 girls came over to me, they put down this pumpkin spice lattes and they ran over to me, help me up, my guardian angels. And this guy just carried on, like he just sort of laughed and honked his little weird horn that was on the bike and carried on, and he was like playing his Slovakian music, and off he went, and I was just laying there on the floor like dying.
Slovakia won, Billy 0.
Slovakia won, they did win, they won indeed. Next time though, I'm gonna get you.
There was this one time when I was a wee lad. I was
Wheeler.
a wee lad of about 10? I was about 10 years old.
That's not a wee lad.
That's a wee lad. I might have been 9, I can't remember. It was before I moved.
That's a wee lad.
It was before I moved. It was about 9, 10, about that age.
Around wee ages.
I was a really lonely child.
Really?
Anyway, because... because of my crippling loneliness, I tended to sort of act out scenarios in my head while I walked back from school. That's probably not...
Like a friend walking with you.
Yeah, pretty much.
I do that now.
You do that now? I feel sorry for you.
You do that now. I also do. Sorry, I'm just butting in
just
here.
Do it.
Anyway, my video. So
I'll just leave.
do you do this thing where if you're in a car, you look out the window and you pretend somebody is doing
Yeah.
somersaults and shit?
For me, it's Spider-Man. I don't know why.
Right, I had this pencil case when I was in like primary school, and I don't know whether anyone else had this pencil case, but it had like 4 girls on it, and one of them, they all had like different names, and they, like one of them had jet black eyeliner on, and I thought she was really cool. Like one of them had crazy hair, and one of them was called like Honey. So I kind of sort of mixed them all together, and they're called Honey, and I just imagined that this is the girl who jumps over all of the things when I'm in the car.
Parkour!
Yeah, she's badass. And occasionally, like, I'll send out a little ledge and she can sit on it when she needs to rest and shit, and like, she needs to catch up with the car because I'm losing my concentration.
And they can jump really far as well.
Like, crazy, right? And they can like skid under the cars and shit, and you're like, jeez.
I wish I was this person.
Yeah. My favourite one is when she jumps from like a van that's a mile away onto the car that's coming at us, and I'm like, damn, honey.
You're a figment of my imagination, I'm rooting for you.
You're so cool. Like, genuinely, sometimes I like get scared for her, like when she goes under the cars. Like, send out my little ledge immediately, like, come on honey, it's fine. Anyway.
There was this one time when I just got near my house. It was like a road away. It was like adjacent to my house road. My road.
Your house road. Roadhouse.
Roadhouse. The house my road was on. I was on the road adjacent to that.
Patrick Swayze was just waiting outside your house. Doing some kicks. 6 spins.
Oh, I wish.
Yeah. R.I.P. Swayze.
One day I'll be able to tell this story that's not actually going anywhere. I was on the road, I was literally just about to hit my road, and this guy was tailing me. He was right behind me. He was about, I don't know, he looked about 20 odd, 20, 30 years old, and he was just like right behind me, just like this close to me. He was like this close away from me, and I turned around. I felt this presence behind me, and I turned around, and there it is. I turned around, and there was just...
Did you turn around?
I turned around. Did I tell you I turned around? At a table with some chairs.
I don't know why you just don't write a book, Jack. It would be like the same word.
He was about 20, 30 years old. Because that's like a really close age difference.
You could be like 20, you could be 65, who knows?
Yeah, and he was just like grinning at me. He was just like smiling at me, just like, I know what you're doing, kid. And I was just like...
It's creepy.
Yeah, it's really creepy, right? It was Kent. It was Druid in Kent. It wasn't a great place. And I was just like, okay. I felt immediately just like embarrassment because like I didn't just think the events in my head. I kind of...
This is like a creepypasta.
This is like a creepypasta.
I don't know how it's ending though. It might not end like a
It's not going to end like a creepypasta, but it's kind of like building up as one.
Yeah.
I didn't just like imagine the moments in my head, like the superhero friends, whatever. I kind of voiced them quietly. I didn't just... Oh, I've said this like 5 times. I voiced them out, and like when I knew I was alone on the street, I would like pretend that the events were happening. I would voice them. I would say the things, and this guy was tailing me for like a whole 20 minutes from school.
Watching you do the thing.
Watching me do the thing. And...
This is really embarrassing. I can't believe you've ever been able to look at yourself again.
Yeah.
Or sleep.
It took me like 2 days to get over that. It was just the fact that he'd been tailing me for what I'm guessing was pretty much from school.
No, it's lucky that you did it when you were younger, otherwise you would have ended up on Lad Bible or something.
True. And that would have been embarrassing.
Everybody wants to be on Lad Bible. We met this guy once, and I mean, he was fucked up. Like, he did some fucked up things, and pretty much the reason we don't speak anymore is because he sort of just turned up at my house, and he lived a couple of hours away from me, and he like stayed the night, and it got weird. Anyway, he wanted to have like phone sex. I phoned him, and we were doing, well, I was doing really, he was just kind of sort of like going, yeah, yeah, after every time I said something, and he wanted me to do things and sort of describe them to him, so I was trying, okay, like, I'm open to new experiences. I wanted to do everything I could, you know, to make this like a good time. It wasn't a good time. And I hear that he's not sitting still, he's like moving around. And I thought maybe he's like pacing because he feels awkward or something. And bear in mind, this is the guy who, when I first met him, he kind of made out like, he didn't make out, but you know when somebody is talking as though they live on their own, or like with housemates and stuff, like when they describe where they live, they don't mention parents, they don't, you know, so I was like completely convinced that he was with housemates. He was in university, he wasn't, and he only told me midway through us.
How old was he?
He was a lot older than me. He was like quite a bit older. So this dude, I was on the phone to him, right, and like, right, you know what, I was in bed, you know, I don't want to walk around having like a sex friend conversation. I'm like in bed, trying to do the best that I can with what I've got, which was nothing, and I could hear him like moving around and stuff, and then so we're like, he's trying to get me more and more into it and like do weirder and weirder things. So I sort of sat up and I was like, where are you? And he said, oh, I'm in the kitchen. And I was like, who else is in the kitchen? And he was like, my sister. I was like, what are you doing in the kitchen? He goes, I'm just making a sandwich. I was like, why are you making a sandwich right now? Like, could you not wait 10 minutes or something? You wanted to do this, you asked me, right? And then he was like, oh yeah, but I was really hungry. Like, there's me on the other end of the phone trying, like, really trying. And he's in the kitchen having some lunch with his sister.
Just listening to you make phone sex.
And I was wondering why he wasn't replying with anything at all. He was just sort of going, yeah, yeah. And now I know why. It's because he was with his sister. Yeah. I mean, like, he must think I'm lying. I text him all the time, like, oh my god, man, you'll never guess what just happened. And he's like, I wouldn't guess.
For my sanity, I choose to believe, so...
Choose to believe.
I choose to believe.
X-Files.
How do I end this?
Bye!
Signing off. Goodbye.